These last 2 weeks have been full of little wins in the garden and some really big changes at home. From carrots sown in August, finally ready to pull, to our second round of blueberries, to surprise blooms and the first sunflower opening, November has been packed. And behind the scenes, we've started a major backyard upgrade and completely replaced our 9-year-old solar system because we are trying to take a big step towards sustainable living. Let me take you through everything that's happened. Namaskaram, I'm Srideep and welcome back to Srideep's Garden Stories. Let's start with the harvest. These carrots were sown back in early August and this week I finally pulled them out. They grew beautifully. This is the carrot Scarlet Nantes variety. I'm hoping to sow the next batch in early December. Then we had our second round of blueberries. This is such a rewarding plant. We are getting about 110 grams of blueberries every week so far since the first harvest early November. We are enjoying our blueberries thoroughly. Next is our spinach plant. As we've had few warm days, it has started to bolt, so I harvested the last of spinach and removed the plant to make space for the summer crops. We also picked one more Guava. It was small but very sweet. You can see the deep pink color. I left it for too long on the plant. I need to make sure to harvest earlier like we did the last one. Over the last 2 weeks, we picked almost half a kilo of strawberries. Not all at once, but little bursts, 5 berries one day, 3 the next. But together, they added up beautifully. On the flowering side, November really brightened the garden. Our red Canna lily is blooming beautifully this week. It's one of those effortless plants. You just plant the rhizome once and forget about it. It just keeps coming back bigger and brighter every season. And remember the chrysanthemums that were still in the bud stage during my last update? They have finally opened and these are the red ones. Then our very first sunflower of the season opened up. If you remember, I grew these seeds and transplanted them here before we went to Japan end of September. These are from the seeds I saved from last year and they're meant to be the giant sunflowers. But this year, for some reason, they didn't grow as tall. But getting these mid-sized plants are still so cheerful. And the roses have also been looking beautiful this week in the garden. I'm just going to show you all the colors today. Now let's move into some quick summer veggie updates because everything has really started waking up in the garden. Starting with the cucumbers. At the beginning of November, I was genuinely worried because nothing had sprouted. But now I have 4 healthy little plants. This is the patio snack variety and it's my first time growing it. Next is okra. I showed you the seed sowing last time and they have sprouted so beautifully. I'm hoping these will take off quickly once the heat settles in. Our lemon tree is loaded with fruit at the moment, so fingers crossed for really good lemon season this year. My turmeric, it has finally sprouted. I've been waiting for this. I planted it in August and because of the cooler weather, it's almost a month late. But better late than never. The seed potatoes we planted in early November have also pushed through the soil nicely. This is the Desiree variety and the sprouts are looking really strong. Our watermelon seedlings, which we transplanted in late October, have taken off really well. This is the mountain sweet yellow variety, the only one that survived out of the 3 varieties I sowed. The self-seeded tomato plants are full of energy and already flowering. They've honestly done better than the ones I started myself. The capsicum plants are putting out nice foliage too. For winter melon, I managed to get 3 plants this year and one of them became a feast for snails. So now I'm left with 2 small plants. I have about 4 eggplants growing. This is the Slim Jim variety. None of the other varieties took off this season, but these 4 seem determined to grow. Malabar spinach has self-seeded again and it's already climbing and looking nice and healthy. The tomato seedlings I transplanted earlier didn't survive the weather, but a few strong little warriors have held on and they're growing well. Normally around this time, I sow my second round of tomato seeds, but this year the self-seeded plants are already flowering and my own seedlings are still quite small. It feels like the garden has planned its own succession this year, so I won't be sowing any more tomato seeds. I already have enough thanks to the self-seeded ones. And we are welcoming some new family members into the garden. After losing our moringa tree earlier this year, I have finally brought home 2 new moringas. My friend gifted me a jujube tree and I also picked up 2 papaya plants. All of this will be potted up. See, I would like to put them in the ground, but they grow really huge. And I will have more flexibility if they stay in pots. Follow along to see how they settle into the garden. Now, the next job was pruning. I pruned our tomato plants this month. The self-seeded plants are growing beautifully, but some of their leaves are touching the ground. I find that when leaves stay off the soil, the plants have fewer pest problems, and I thought I would quickly show you how I do it. First, I remove the suckers. These grow between the main stem and the side branch, and they can drain a lot of energy. Next, I clear the side stems that crowd the plant. This opens up the airflow and keeps the plant healthier. Now, if you're new to pruning tomatoes, a simple rule is to keep the stems with flowers and remove the rest. It's an easy way to manage the foliage without overthinking it. This quick pruning helps the plant focus on fruiting and keeps everything neat and manageable. And finally, I tie the plant back to the stake after pruning. Just a loose loop with twine is enough and you want to support the stem, not squeeze it. Let's move on to seed sowing. This fortnight, I sowed soybean, Rosella, dwarf bean Mendoza, purslane, and amaranth. Our warm weather crops are officially underway. And just a little sneak peek into something exciting happening in our backyard. We've been working on updating our growing space in the pond area. Now I'll be sharing the full backyard upgrade video very soon. And another major update at home. After 9 years with solar, this year we decided to take a big step towards sustainability. We removed our old panels and upgraded our entire system, including adding a battery. Now, we are hoping to see if we can completely live off-grid for our electricity. No brand promotions here, just sharing our journey towards a more sustainable lifestyle. If you're interested in these updates, please make sure to follow along. Thank you all for joining me for this November Part 2 garden update. Next week, I'll be revealing the full backyard makeover. I can't wait to share it with you. I will meet you all in the next episode. Until then, please keep growing what matters. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family who enjoy gardening. That's how we can grow together.